weren't that impressed with his first movie, he wasn't your favorite Avenger. Now, get ready for the sequel that made everyone say, "Holy sh**, who knew Captain America kicked so much ass?" Captain America, the Winter Soldier.
Here we go.
The Captain is back, and he didn't skip leg day. Thrill as he ditches his lame Avenger suit for a cool new one and shows off the full range of his vaguely defined superpowers like super gymnastics, super throwing, super catching, and super jumping out of stuff.
Is he wearing a parachute?
When he's not kicking ass or taking names, follow Cap as he spends his free time freaking out kids at museums, hanging with his gilf, and catching up on the last 60 years of pop culture.
I'll put it on the list.
Man, Star Wars must have blown his mind. When Hydra returns, Cap needs to take him out by forming a team he can trust, including Black Widow, a sneaky double agent who he really shouldn't trust, and Falcon, a random guy he met on the street.
Sam Wilson. Steve Rogers.
Watch as Cap and two non-superheroes end up actually kicking a lot of ass together in a really entertaining, well-directed movie. What? We have to be honest. It's good. But since Honest Trailers is a comedy series, get ready for nitpicking. Prepare for the shocking revelation that Hydra has been secretly growing inside of S.H.I.E.L.D. all along, despite the fact that the previous Marvel movies really didn't do anything to set that up. And get ready to try to ignore questions like, when did Nick Fury stop wearing the bulletproof vest that saved his life in the Avengers? Why didn't Tony Stark find out about Hydra when he decrypted all of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s files?
In a few hours, I'll know every dirty secret S.H.I.E.L.D. has ever tried to hide.
How did an agency that employs thousands of people hide the fact that half of its agents were members of a secret Nazi death cult for over 60 years? If S.H.I.E.L.D. had their hands on the Tesseract for so long, why didn't Hydra just use that to take over the world? That was the Red Skull's plan in the first place, right? And he was the OG Hydra. And if Nick Fury was such a threat, why didn't Hydra try to kill him before he saved Tony Stark's life, thought out their greatest enemy, and assembled a team of superheroes that would almost certainly stop any evil plans they had for the future? See, we told you it'd be nitpicking. So sit back and enjoy the best standalone Marvel movie since Iron Man, full of awesome action, awesome cameos, and one awesome twist they run into the ground, where Bucky turns out to still be alive, and Dr. Zola turns out to still be alive, and Nick Fury turns out to still be alive, and Crossbone turns out to... Okay, no one ever really dies in this movie. Still great though. Starring American Austin Powers, Mad-Eye Moody, Unfrozen Caveman Soldier, Lucy, Falcon Punch, Robert Red Toyota, and Hail Hard Drive, Captain America. He's cool now. So, Cap bets the safety of the free world on two people not wanting to buy gum?
Not a great plan.
So, you have a Captain America sequel script for me?
Yes, sir, I do. It's called Captain America: The Winter Soldier.
Oh, The Winter Soldier, huh? Let's see what that's all about.
Yeah, I'd much prefer if you didn't Google the title.
Oh, The Winter Soldier is Bucky Barnes, Cap's friend from the first movie.
Yes.
Was that supposed to be a twist or something?
Yeah, it's like this big mystery during the whole movie.
Oh, well, maybe you shouldn't have put The Winter Soldier in the title.
I mean, I'd have to come up with another title and everything.
Oh, yeah, I guess that is like a whole thing.
Yeah, I mean, people that don't use the internet will be surprised.
They sure will. So what's the movie about?
Oh, well, we're gonna find out that Hydra was secretly operating within S.H.I.E.L.D. this whole time, so the whole agency's compromised.
What?
Yeah, pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, it sounds super cool, but doesn't it kind of mess up some of the movies we've made already?
What do you mean?
Well, like that means that in the Avengers, Hydra actually had the Tesseract?
Oh, yeah, I guess they did.
Also, why would Hydra let Nick Fury put together the Avengers in the first place?
Yeah, I guess they wouldn't have allowed that to happen.
We also had Tony Stark go into S.H.I.E.L.D.'s computer in the Avengers and see all their dirty little secrets. secrets.
Yeah, I guess you would have noticed the giant evil organization lurking within.
Probably.
But it's gonna be a cool movie, though.
Oh, it is? Okay, then.
Yeah, so anyway, Hydra wants to launch these 3 helicarriers, and these things will kill people by the millions.
Okay.
And Nick Fury starts to figure out that something fishy is going on, so Hydra tries to assassinate him.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, luckily everybody has horrible aim, so he does pretty well for himself.
Oh, good.
But then the Winter Soldier shows up.
Oh, Bucky shows up?
Well, yeah, but we don't know that it's Bucky yet.
Yes, we do.
And he shoots an explosive thing at Fury's car.
Why didn't they start with that?
They wanted to play with the little guns first, I guess? I don't know.
Fair enough.
Anyway, then it turns out that Nick Fury dug a hole in the ground and escaped through there.
Oh, holes are tight.
Ugh.
That didn't sound good at all, did it?
Not at all, sir.
My bad. So anyway, I guess Bucky chases him down the hole?
No, that's where the scene's gonna end.
But isn't Nick Fury all banged up? He can't have gotten far in a little tunnel.
The scene's over. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, okay then.
Anyway, so then Nick Fury's gonna go to Cap's apartment and be like, hey buddy, S.H.I.E.L.D. is compromised.
Oh.
And then he's gonna get shot and he's gonna die.
For real?
Of course not.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
So then Hydra is suspicious of Cap and they try to take him out when he's leaving S.H.I.E.L.D. headquarters.
Oh, so they're gonna shoot him or something?
No, they're gonna send some guys to try to take him down in hand-to-hand combat.
Seems like a pretty dumb strategy.
Yeah, like this is Captain America. Obviously don't try that.
Does it work though?
Of course not.
Right, obviously.
Yeah, Cap is gonna jump out of an elevator and escape on a motorcycle.
Very exciting.
But then an attack plane thing is gonna get in his way.
Oh man, is it gonna be hard for him to take down an attack plane thing?
No, it's gonna be super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Oh really?
Yeah, we're gonna do this cool thing where physics stop mattering.
We are?
Yeah, he's gonna jump from his motorcycle to the plane thing. Then he's gonna basically play pinball with his shield, which by the way is a boomerang now.
Wow.
And later he's gonna meet up with Black Widow and she's just gonna keep asking him about his love life the whole movie.
She's a girl.
Yeah, and they're gonna find out that Zola kept his consciousness alive in a computer system from the 70s.
Zola is in one of the bad guys from the first Captain America movie?
Yeah.
Wow, nobody really ever dies in Marvel movies, huh?
Yeah, do you think that's gonna be less and less surprising every time we do it?
I mean, as long as we don't get too crazy with it, like let's not bring back Red Skull one day or something.
Yeah, that would definitely be overdoing it.
Oh yeah, that'd be weird.
Anyway, then stuff is getting really bad, so they need to find someone they can trust to help them out.
Oh, so who do they go to?
Well, obviously they get in touch with the Avengers.
No.
What?
This movie doesn't have the budget for Avengers. You're already pushing it with Black Widow.
But we've established that they all exist in the same universe and they trust each other.
I don't know what to tell you, man.
Man, it feels like it's gonna be hard to make solo movies now that the Avengers came out.
Yeah, I mean, why do you think we're heading to space with the Guardians of the Galaxy this year?
Alright, I guess I'll throw in a scene where Captain America meets like a friendly guy while he's jogging or something.
And that guy'll turn out to be kind of a superhero?
I mean, I guess. Could be Falcon from the comics.
That works for me.
Well, alright then. In their time of need, they turn to a guy that Captain America met once while he was jogging.
Fantastic.
And then later we're gonna have Black Widow infiltrate a meeting with the head of Hydra using a high-tech face mask.
That sounds familiar.
It's from Mission Impossible.
Mission Impossible, that's it.
And then Cap and Bucky are gonna fight in an exploding helicarrier and Cap's gonna fall out of it into the water.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, but then Bucky's gonna end up saving Cap from drowning. It's gonna be nuts.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool to watch.
Yeah, we're not gonna show that actually.
Oh.
So what do you think of the movie?
It sounds pretty good. I like it.
Yeah, you don't think destroying S.H.I.E.L.D. is gonna impact anything moving forward?
I can't think of a single way that it could.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about that almost. First things first, if you're still here, like this video and subscribe to the channel if you like this content. And for those of you that are already subscribed, thanks so much for coming back. I appreciate it. Love you guys. And I love what we're doing here. So let's get right into it. All right, guys, we're on Captain America, the Winter Soldier. This is my favorite Marvel movie, my number one. Black Panther probably like in the top 5, and Avengers is probably number 2, but the first Avengers. But Captain America, the Winter Soldier is my number 1 favorite Marvel film overall, period, as of right now. That could change at some point, but it is my favorite Marvel movie to date. And I think it's because how the Russo brothers came in, one out of nowhere. They were directing, Community and producing that. I think they did some Arrested Development. Let me, forgive me if I'm wrong on that one. I know they did Community for sure, because Community, I love that show. And Arrested Development, I've just started watching that, but I'm not sure if they were a part of that or not. I thought they were, but let me know in the comments if they were. But they did Community. Obviously, a lot of the cast members from that show had cameos in the movies that they directed in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, like Abed, Senor Chang. So I just love what they did with this film, and really the franchise as far as Captain America and the Avengers movies that they directed. They just had a clear view of what they wanted to do and they went at it. And Captain America, because it was more of an espionage thriller, it was the first movie in my mind to show you that Marvel movies could do more than just be regular popcorn fare. Now it is that, but it tried a different genre in what it did. And I feel like when Marvel movies tend to do that, they're great. Like they're great. Like, you know, Ant-Man, for what it is, yes, it's on the lower tier of Marvel films, but I love Ant-Man because it's a heist film. It's a heist. It's a comedy heist film, you know, or heist comedy film, however you want to put that. And it does it actually pretty well. Michael Pena kills it. I love his character. And then Paul Rudd does a really good job in that role. So the way that they use different genres to tell these superhero stories really helps. And I love how they do that. And I think this was the perfect example of taking a different genre and putting it into a superhero movie. I think The Dark Knight did it the best in my mind because Batman's my favorite character and that's my favorite overall superhero movie. And that's just really saying it from a crime drama being a superhero movie. This one's more of an espionage thriller as a superhero movie. And it makes Captain America relevant even more so today as a character because, you know, he's kind of the everyday good guy. And this one kind of showed you he's still that, but he was conflicted with a few things, probably more so than he was when it came to the Sokovia Accords in Civil War. Civil War, like I expected him to go that route. But in this film, you know, he's about to dismantle S.H.I.E.L.D., which is an organization that he's, you know, helped to really flourish. And now he's going to destroy it. But he understands why he needs to do it. So I don't know. I just love this movie. I love this movie. It's got some of the best action in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for me. It's got a great score. And I wish they kept this score because they didn't really keep this score in Civil War. They tried to make a whole new theme for him. And there's moments where that doesn't really feel like his movie. It's just too many characters. But in this film, like I love the score in this film. I listen to the soundtrack all the time. There's so many MCU movies that don't have music that you're just like, oh, this is great. Like most of the MCU music is forgettable, other than Avengers, for me, Captain America, Winter Soldier, and then Black Panther. Pretty much it. Infinity War, I think for Thanos, yes. Like, you know, Thanos has a really good theme, but most of the characters don't really have good themes as far as their music. And you know, when they show up to save the day or whatever the case may be, most of their music is forgettable. So I know some people say that Thor is great, but no, you know it's Thor when you hear it. So it works, but it's not memorable. Like I don't look forward to listening to it. Not like I do with Captain America, the Winter Soldier. There's 3 main tracks that I'll listen to. Gets me hyped. So those are a few of my thoughts. Again, this is my number 1 favorite film. I love this one. Let's talk about it. Let me know which one is your favorite. You know, which MCU movie is your favorite of all of them so far. We've got some more coming pretty soon, but which is your favorite so far and why? I'd love to hear it. You've heard some of my reasons. I didn't go too deep, but I mean, I think overall it's just a great movie. And the Russo brothers really show what they can do, especially once they got into Civil War. They showed they could really handle a good number of characters, give them all their due overall, and do it tastefully and keep you entertained. So I just really enjoyed this one. This Captain America Winter Soldier is the best for me. That's all I got for you guys today. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like I said earlier, comment, like, subscribe if you enjoy the content. I love that you're here. And before you go, check out some of our other versus reactions between honest trailers and pitch meetings. And then you can also check out our latest versus reaction over there. So check it out. They're all funny. They're hilarious. And then look for a poll for this video to determine who the winner is. Now, if you've seen all that, then I'll see you right now in the comments.